What's up, replay viewers? Welcome back. Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Sorry that took so long. 6 seconds. I'm so used to Snapchat now. Like, we gotta jam it in. Cut and clean. What's up? What day are we doing a lawn care takeover? Pond digger. Oh my goodness. Riley hopping in to stay alive. What are you doing in 2017? You're gonna stay alive? The Bee Gees. All right, guys, real quick. Neely, welcome. I know I missed a couple others. I'm going to give you some shout outs real quick. Ivan, what's up? Deals, what's happening? Cut Masters, how's it going? Riley, Samir, Thomas, what's up? Mr. Triplet, I appreciate your attention. I really do. SMART goals. SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, timely. I'm going to let you guys screenshot that real quick. I'm not going to talk about that, but I'm going to let you screenshot it. If you've never heard of SMART or SMARTer goal setting, take a screenshot of that. Okay. In the Snap story today, we were talking about, thank you, Scott, for that invite. Thank you all for the invites and for the hearts. I really appreciate it. Today in the Snap story, we were talking about 2016. Got a lot of feedback. By the way, if you aren't following us in the Snap story, thank you, Mr. Pond Digger. Thank you, Riley. You need to add us on there. M. Lamarsh. M-L-A-M-A-R-S-H. Today we were talking about what you did in 2016 that was a big win and what you did that was a big fail. Not to judge you, just to understand what we did right, what we did wrong, and then how we're going to adjust for 2017. I appreciate that, Eric. Thank you for just plastering that thing all over. I really appreciate it. Kelsey, welcome. So, what I failed at this year was to capitalize on every minute of the day. Plain, pure, and simple. If that's the biggest failure I had, now there were tons, don't get me wrong, but that was the big one for me. And I have learned over the last week or two here that time is the new asset. Just period. Just period. I'm sorry to hear that, Ivan. I'm trying to be a little more interactive. Let's see, is that better? Living life, 65, welcome. I'm glad that you are here as well. For those that don't know, Matt LaMarche, I'm an entrepreneur here in Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome to the Periscope. I appreciate your attention. I appreciate you guys following along. If you missed the first 30 to 45 seconds or so, go back. We're going to talk about SMART goals in a later scope, but I at least wanted to show you guys that because you got a week left to do. Man, I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off then. Wi-Fi must be weak down here. Also, Periscope is dying. That's why the connection stinks. It's not as good. It's not as good, and it's not on your time, and I don't like it. Nevertheless, we're here, we're talking about it. So, 2016, my biggest failure was time. I could have probably increased our margin, our overall revenue by somewhere between 25 and 50% if I had attacked, like I had in this last week, my business. I think that's a very real thing. So that is where my focus is, in maximizing every minute of every day. For the last week or two, I've been super engaged. What's up, Average? With Instagram Live, with Periscope, with Snapchat especially. Just growing an audience, trying to understand each of those platforms individually, and then what makes each one of them great. What I like about Instagram Live and Periscope is that you get undivided attention very, very quickly. What I like about Snapchat is that you've got plenty of time all day to produce content and produce valuable content so that hopefully you gain eyeballs. So, thank you for those hearts. Brown, well, of course, that's Riley, of course it is. Riley's the man. Eric Triplet, appreciate that, man. So, on the Snap story today, we were talking about your failures in 2016, your successes, how you're going to turn those into successes in 2017. So what I wanted you guys to do right here, you're green. All right, living life is green. I appreciate it. Sometimes they pop up, sometimes they don't. Annette is also green, so is that you? Sorry if it is. Jill, how's it going? So anyway, right down here real quick. And That's right. That's right. Gotcha. Annette, welcome. It's nice to meet you virtually. What was your biggest failure in 2016 that you are going to stop or put to an end to capitalize on in 2017? Done. I get it, man. I get it. And I feel like that's one of the easiest things, Riley, that we can do as landscapers. But I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. And your buddy Eric has opened my eyes to wasting time. Okay? That's a good start. I love to have minimums. I love to have minimums, Riley. It doesn't matter if it's a minimum on my time, a minimum on my job. Gotta have it. Gotta have it. He's just dropping value bombs all over the place, though. If you watch 10 seconds of Eric, you've gained more knowledge than a lot of guys could jam into an hour. So, good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, Scott, because time is the asset. If you had $1 million, you can't buy time. You just can't. We are going to drain the swamp in 2017. And I'll tell you, my Facebook usage has been down dramatically because of that. Take that for what it's worth. All right, guys. So 2017, let's crush it. 1 week left. What is that? What is that new hobby? I'm going to let you guys that just joined or that are just joining now see what we're talking about with SMART goals, so you can screenshot this as well. By the way, my 2017 goal for, if you want to screenshot that, you can. Scented candles, nice. Very nice. Do they smell like ponds? I'm just kidding. So take a screenshot of that. That's how you set SMART goals. This is what you should be focusing on for the next week. Monday is S, Tuesday is M, Wednesday is A, Thursday is R, Friday is T. All right? By the way, for 2017 is not to spend more than 8 minutes on a periscope. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?